This is the evaluation conference for Call to Rewild. First, we are going to invite, since they have their presentation here, the Czech team. Okay?
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our project about the evaluation of our project and also other mobilities. Firstly, let me introduce our team. So we are a team coming from the heart of Europe, which is Czech Republic. My name is Eliška, this is Johanka, this is Natalie, and this is Nikki. Let me start with briefly introducing our school. So our school is based in Prague. We are a grammar school. Now we're in third year. So that means that next year we are going to graduate and we are going to go to universities. In our school we learn by the method of project-based learning, which means we do a lot of projects, a lot of group work, and usually it's in the human-based subjects such as geography, history, and etc. And we are also part of Erasmus projects, and that's the reason why we are here.
Now onto the mobility. So the first mobility, which is not mentioned here, was in Prague, where all the teachers were invited and our students showed them around Prague. Next was in Finland, Portugal, and Poland, where our other students were, and you've probably met them too. And they really enjoyed meeting you all, and they learned a lot of new stuff there. Okay, I'm happy I have this slide because I can talk about all the things we have done so far, or mostly the things and information we have gained from this project. So firstly, I would like to talk about memories, because I think that's the most important thing of everything, but because that is what we will carry for the rest of our lives. And speaking of me, but I'm sure many of you can relate that especially the weeks that we have spent abroad are the ones that I will never forget. Like so many memories that were intense, sometimes stressed and sometimes happy and everything. It was a combination of everything, and I'm so happy that I have the opportunity to actually go through this and take this during my teenage years, because I am sure it will benefit me during my whole life. Second thing is the new POVs. We wrote of nature in the cities, but I'm sure this relates of course to other cultures, other habits, behavior, other people, meeting new people. I'm especially grateful for living in a different family. That is, I think, the best thing we could possibly get. Another thing is ideas and motivation to work on our project. I will talk about that in a minute, but yeah, we have some ideas that can improve what we are already working on, so we're excited about that. And the last thing is, of course, excitement to discover more, not just in the education and school sphere, but mostly about the world and the culture and the things I have talked about before.
And before we get to the actual project, I'm going to stick with the personal note and start with a reflection of our trips. First, let's start off with the achievements. The thing that we've learned and practiced the most is definitely our relationship skills, mostly because we were all in families, so we had to talk with the families. That goes hand in hand with the language learning. We had to practice small talk, and we had to talk with our friends, the students, but also the families, which was really great. We got to practice our English, and most of us also study Spanish. So when we were in Spain, we got to talk in Spanish with the families. I practiced Spanish with the guy that I was staying with, so that was really great. The next thing is definitely cultural enrichment. Because as Johanka hinted, we are all from different cultures, and we are used to living a certain way in the Czech Republic. So it was really great to see how people lived. For example, it was really challenging for us to eat at a different time, to go to sleep at a different time. Some cultures are more talkative, more extroverted. We are sometimes more introverted. We need a little bit of alone time. So we definitely got to see a lot of cultures, and then definitely new insights. New insights for our own project and for our own work, but also definitely for our own lives. We got to reflect on our own lives, and we got, I think each one of us has had their highs and lows during the stays in different countries, and we took what we learned from them into our own lives. And for the difficulties, as I hinted, that's the language barrier. Some people didn't really maybe understand us when we were talking to them, and we didn't understand them. And definitely at the families, the parents usually don't speak that well English, so we had to practice also our nonverbal communication. We talked a lot with our hands and eyes and the whole body. Then maybe some difficulties with the time management, because sometimes in our own project we felt like we rushed, but also when we went for like a trip, maybe it was really rushed because we wanted to see like everything, and it was like, yeah, let's see this, but also let's rush to the next thing. So that was a bit difficult sometimes. And the last thing is not the same involvement in maybe group projects that we had. Sometimes we felt like some people were really into the project, and some people were maybe not that much. They were maybe on their phones, so we felt like there were really different levels of involvement, and we had to talk to people, sometimes even us, to like, hey, we're all in this together, we have to help each other to get this done.
Okay, and now about our project I was talking about a few minutes ago. I'm happy because this is like our baby. We're working on it for a while now, and as you can see, we chose a photo contest because this whole project is about urbanizing nature in the city. But the things we talked about while creating this was that the nature already is in the city. It's finding its way to be here because we can underestimate the power of nature, of course. So we decided to use the skills of the amazing artists that actually can take great photos and do a photo contest with like the topic of capturing nature in the city that already is there. And yeah, we were thinking that we could then do the gala event, like one big event with all of the pictures printed, and then we can, like, I don't know, decide this one is the best, but I'm sure all of them will be like amazing and great. So yeah, there will be presentation, of course, some good food and all of those things. We're excited about that. And yeah, I think it will be great because when we were deciding what we want to do, we didn't want to do like a physical thing, I don't know, like garden or something, because we know that other groups in this project will probably do that. So we were thinking, like, why not just like capture the beauty that we can already see, but maybe sometimes it's a bit hidden. So yeah, this is what we were talking about.
And I just wanted to add that in the gala event, we're also going to be selling the best pictures. So there's going to be like an auction, so people can donate their money, and then we're going to donate the money that we get from the people to some organization that helps nature in cities. So yeah, we still have to decide where we're going to give the money to.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening to our presentation, and I hope your projects are also very
Excellent job. Okay.
Thank you very much. I'd like to give you a very warm welcome to the Evaluation Conference of Rewild. I think we've all been working really hard and tirelessly these past 2 years. And I think we'll all have fond memories of our shared experiences together, and we'll all look back at them with a smile on our faces. Since schools from 6 different countries came together in order to make this happen. And we've proved how much we can do by working together and how much progress we can make by doing so in observing, understanding, and correcting our relationship with nature. Now, this over here is our team from Naamaki. Now, my 3 friends over here are going to talk to you about what we did these past 2 years, what we've earned, and most importantly, the problems that we faced and the challenges that we faced, but ultimately in the end overcame.
Okay, so firstly, this is the first trip in Seville, then Finland, some moments of Tomar, Gdansk, and now we're in the final mobility in Naamaki. Firstly, we wrote cover letters in English to show our desire to be chosen for the project. And we collected material and created presentations about the cities taking part, you. Then we attended workshops on creating logos and posters to promote culture Rewild, and we created our own. We also joined ArcGIS, a digital mapping platform, and created maps in English to show places of interest in our area, as well as plant life around our school. We created a video about our school and to present it to you. Then we learned about rewilding and flora and fauna in our area, in Seville. And there in Tomar, we produced short films by editing material we had gathered in international groups on environmental topics. Before and after the mobilities, we completed evaluation online questionnaires. Now, we brainstormed and created proposals on how to improve access to a small waterfall spring, Quito Spring, which we visited on Monday. And then in the dance mobility, we created ideal city models in international groups.
I will talk with you about the Quito Spring. Firstly, we organized 2 school trips to the spring to observe. Okay, sorry, I'm short. To observe, take pictures, and gather ideas. We investigated on materials and designs that were suitable for our poster. We considered limitations such as weather conditions and budget. Are we up to the task? We collaborated with experts such as biologists and agronomists in order to include accurate information in our poster. And last but not least, we created our poster, which I think some of you saw when we went to the Quito Spring yesterday. Very much. We conducted carpenters, graphic designers, and breathing soaps. We asked the local authorities for help to implement our proposal, and luckily their response was rapid. We researched available applications and chose iJack, which you will see more information at Friday. We attended tutorials on using iJack and used our material, photos, videos, sound, etc. And we created an application called City Wilderness Guide, Quito Spring, iJack, that, as I said, will be tested on Friday. Here you can see some pictures of, the preparation of the poster.
Hello. Now we're going to see what we earned during our 2 years together. Firstly, we learned how to manage a project from the original idea to its implementation. We integrated intercultural experience by living with families during the mobilities. And we made lasting friendships and ongoing communication through platforms after the mobilities.
Lastly, we gain self-confidence, autonomy and independence, even for reserved or shy students.
Also, we cultivated presentation skills and public speaking. I think we are a living proof. We traveled, and also for some students like me, it was the first time traveling abroad. We communicated with fellow students and teachers in international groups, and we had so much fun.
Hello again. Moving on, we'll see the challenges we faced. At first, there was occasional reluctance to work in activities, workshops and presentations, and also there was hesitation to take initiative and join the group work actively. Furthermore, there was a lack of interest in the project by some students as it progressed. And also, there was hesitation to communicate with students from other countries because students felt awkward or were afraid to lose face. Initially, we encountered minimal difficulties to adapting life with the host and with the host family due to cultural diversity, but this improved rapidly. In addition, only a few students, especially at the beginning of the trips, felt lonely and awkward due to low self-esteem concerning the use of the language. And lastly, we came across stress during presentations due to the limited skills we had in public speaking. Thank you so much.
Dobra, już gotowe wszystko?
Timera.
Wait. Huawachumento? Yes? It's like Huawachumento. Ola.
Dobry dzień. Bom dia. No, już powiedziałem.
Our school, our school have two buildings, one new one, and the second is the old one, and the old one is one of a student from 4th grade to 8th grade and high school, and newer one is from 1st grade to 3rd grade.
Okay, so our school consists of about 983 students, 116 teachers, a pretty modern building. It was built in 2004. Well-equipped classrooms. So, for example, we got 3D printers in our IT rooms, loads of new computers, all of that. Impressive sport facilities. We got a massive PE gym, and we've also got a normal gym, and we've got a big pitch, football pitch, and basketball pitches, everything. We've got a library, 2 ICT labs, a canteen, which has very good food, and a cafe. So where the older kids go, just sit down, just chill out. Okay, school subjects. We learn subjects such as maths, physics, ICT, geography, chemistry, biology, history, entrepreneurship, religion, PE, Polish, English, French, German, Spanish.
Okay, so we study in high school, and high school is lasts 4 years. We are involved in various projects and exchanges. Our school comparate with schools with Germany, Netherlands,
the Czech Republic and Spanish. And as students, we also have the opportunity to participate in the Erasmus project. And yeah, Erasmus, it's many people participate in the project. Every person did something in this project while hosting people from different country. We had the opportunity to make the models of the ideas in ecological cities, and our friends while participating in the Finnish mobility came up with the idea of renovating the skate park in our village, and there will be some more words in the next presentation about it.
Alright, kick-off meeting in Prague. So in the first project meeting in Prague, 2 teachers from our school, Mrs. Beata Czuklinska, which is right here, and Mrs. Katarzyna Hilbrick, which is also right here, took part. They collected all the information and brought it back to the school so we could start working on our project's activities. Okay, mobility to Seville. The first group of our friends went to Sevilla. Apart from the project task, they explored the area and saw the sites such as the Alcatraz, the Plaza de España, and the Carmen. They were on a bicycle tour.
Okay, so Portugal. There was mobility to Portugal. The second group went to Portugal. They were in Lisbon on a trip in the Ocean Museum. They went to the Hippo trip. I don't know what is it, but my friends told me that is something like you see the sights in the bus or something like that. And what? Amphibia. And they are going. In this bus is going to ocean. Like I don't know what is it. Yeah. And they visited the local monastery and were in Nazareth, where they were exploring the area. And they made a video project in Portugal. Helsinki. Sorry. Mobility to Helsinki. There were also a mobility to Helsinki. The participants went for a walk, the nature to see the beauty of Finland. They went to the city and half of the beauty. Half of Helsinki, and went to see the cathedral in the center of the and a church. They took a ferry to the Salmonellina, I don't know how to spell this, and islands, and visited the central library in Helsinki. The project task, there was the create a proposition connected with one of the natural sites in the local area of each of the partner schools.
Okay, hosting Call to Rewild in teams in Gdansk. At the beginning of March, the Polish group hosted all the teams. The program was very intense and packed with various activities. We attended lectures on ideal city construction, and we made models of ecological cities together. In addition to creating models, we visited the Tri-City and its most famous sites. Thank you for creating unforgettable Erasmus memories with us in Gdansk.
Impressions of the participants. So everyone from Poland, we asked them to say something after this project, and they
wrote this, and it was an amazing experience. I would love to do it again, and I learned a lot and whatever else. But I personally, I am really impressed and I am really thankful for this project because I learned a lot, and maybe I am not good at English, but I am trying to learn, so it's really good for me. Yeah. Thank you.
This is gonna be the presentation about the project that Marisha mentioned in her presentation. It will be about how it was executed and how well the projects are generally executed in the Erasmus program.
The beginning of the project, our students came up with a new project idea of the trip to Finland, Helsinki. Here are some of the thoughts. The beginning of the my fault. The school was very nice and the people were great. The project was fascinating and the hopes were high. It could be world changing. The cooperation was exquisite. Finnish school had many facilities to help working on the project. The funding was impressive and the place was very advanced.
About the proposals, in our district, Osoba, we had skate park close to our school. This is a place full of life and great fun for the inhabitants. A few of our students realized that right next to the skate park there is a big unused piece of land that could be utilized to make a new relaxation zone. What was the plan? Our students came up with a great plan to make use of the empty fields surrounding our skate park by creating an artificial town with beneficial all around it, as well as planting some new trees and bushes, which would be a great place to relax, take a walk, or admire the good view.
How was the plan executed and what has been done about it? Students working on the project decided to contact the the council of the city Gdańsk and presented their ideas about the new relaxation space. But unfortunately, the project was rejected due to the land being sold to private developers, and it will be used to build new apartment buildings.
What's the future of the project and can we still do something about it? As for now, more and more apartments are being built around the skate park, and although it might seem that our students work for nothing, there is still hope. The city council may decide to shine a spotlight on the project and another place where it can be found and executed.
However, a new idea arose. We learned that after a severe storm, a strokes mute was destroyed. The birds were seen wandering around the spots, and it was a sad sight. We came up with the idea of rebuilding the nests. We ordered the metal structure and it was placed on the same place. After a few months, the first stork came and started settling down. We are happy that we helped the bird's family.
We were in Gdańsk when the nest arrived. We were there and you showed it to me. It was a fantastic idea. I have very fond memories from the stocks in my child that in Macedonia. Really? Okay, ready?
Hello. Hello everyone. We are the Spanish team. I hope you are having fun all. And we are going to do a presentation about Seville. I'm going to introduce my group. She is Carmen, she's Laura, she's Lucia, she's Paula, and I'm Hugo.
Iar solus aftienei parousia si magiatin axiologisi tu perivalonticu ercu coltur igual. Hola a todos, esta é nosa presentação sobre a avaliação do projeto ambiental Coltur Rewild. A Hoishini se nos presentase o Biho Noseni Ecology proyecto Culture Rewild.
Uitan wisi odonasa presentasa dotisasa oseni proiektu ekologizesu Culture Rewild.
Ekaiki tasa esitelime Culture Rewild ekologisen hacking albioinista. Hola a todos y todas, esta es nuestra presentación sobre la evaluación del proyecto ambiental Culture Rewild. Okay. Firstly, we want to tell you that Seville is a city that fights against climate change, and there is a great use of public transport, such as the bus, with natural gas and some electric ones, the tram or the metro that is under construction by the civilians. We also have a large bike lane that runs practically through the city, that's facilitating cycling and thus avoiding pollution of the environment. The rental of bicycles, motorcycles or electric scooters accessible to all is also very present in our city. Also, we have a lot of green space, multiple parks like Maria Luisa Park, Miraflores Park or Alamillo Park, with a lot of greenery, urban gardens, dog parks and recycle bins. And so our city is a city that tries to help the environment and our planet, but this happened in all parts of our city? Okay, the answer is no. For example, in our place to study, our high school. The activities that you carry out when some of you went to Seville are closely related to our proposals to improve our high school. So we are going to review some of the activities. First, you did an analysis of the Mediterranean forest, and for this you visited our parks. Here we have added a map that is similar to the map that you use to explore our city, and it represents our cities and its green areas. In this map, we can see the Maria Luisa parks, the Alamillo parks, the Guadalquivir River, and the Reales Alcázares, that is an important place in Seville. And this map, in Seville, we can see a lot of vegetation. You took a bike route to Alamillo Park to verify that we have one of the largest bike lanes in Spain. Okay, so concludes this activity. We make a ceremony, a diploma ceremony was held in our auditorium. All the students that participated in the project went, and therefore they also carry out the activity that we have explained before. During the farewell ceremony, you share us your typical dances of your country, and this is a photo. Okay, we have thought of some proposals, environmental proposals for our school.
Especially, we have seen of changing our our playground. To change it, we use a app called Pisca that we edit a photo. This our school life now, and this is like our most sustainable playground will be this. We have changed some things. For example, we put more planted in it, like flowers, trees. Then we have put more benches for sit there and not in the floor. And then we have also thought of putting awnings for the child. To have child, because in Seville in summer there is a lot of hot. It's impossible to be in the playground with like 20 minutes. It's impossible. Finally, we put some bins around the playground because now the trash of the student don't enter in the bins, and it is.
Another proposal we have is, for example, the lights. We thought of putting solar panels on the roof to use solar energy, and another environmentally thing to do would be to turn off the lights in the projector when we go home or when they're not being used, and we put we changed the lights to make it seem as if it were powered by solar energy. This is one of our sinks. Which would have to be changed to a new one like that, and we would also like to add soap because we don't have soap, and to be able to wash your hands correctly and have a suitable hygiene. It's immersing. Wait, okay. It's immersing to talk about. It's amazing to talk about this, but sometimes the cisterns or the flush of the toilets don't work. So we thought it would be a good idea to put a mechanism that reuses the water from the sinks, and this mechanism will be put under the floor for the water to pass between the sinks and the toilets.
And now we are going to play a Kahoot that we create about our presentation, and if you answer the questions correctly and you enter to the podium, you will win some prize.
It's a game. You have to put in your mobile phone. I don't know.
Is everyone in?
Let's go. It's a limit.
Put in buttons.
You can play together.
Yes.
Let's go. Yes.
So the first question. How is this process called? And these are the options. What is the name of our high school? How can we improve our things?
Tampoco se me olvida la mierda.
Seville is in the south of Spain. True or false? Is Seville a sustainable city? How are the three principal parts in Seville called?
Quieren los regalos.
In which park did we take a route with the bicycles?
Que no, que se lo va mucho al primero, segundo y tercero. Sí. Al segundo, no, en plan, al primero 3, al segundo 2 y al tercero 1.
In Seville, people rent bicycles and scooters. True or false?
Nos vamos preparando carne.
How can we improve our playground? And the last one, do you like Seville?
Dale, Pablo, si quieres. Porque creo que no hay más. Yes.
Let's see the podium.
Who is A?
And the first.
No lo quiten ahora.
Congratulations.
The winner.
Come here.
Yogi Eli con.
The people in the podium, come here, please.
You are the first. Go. Dáselo, Carmen.
The second, please.
Perfect.
And the third one, please.
Who is A?
And the third one. Who is A?
And a photo.
And that's all. I hope you like our presentation.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I hope you're okay. So before our presentation, I just want to thank the teachers, students, and host families for welcoming us so nicely. And we are having a great time. We are loving this. I think that's it. You want me to introduce yours? Okay. So, our Portuguese team is formed by Matilde, Leonor, Inês, Madalena, Clara, and me, Leonor. Something more. I don't know. I think I can pass the word to Clara. So, go ahead.
Let's talk about the positive aspects. First of all, we only put 3, but of course there are a lot more. The first is meeting new people. We make a lot of new friends from other countries and get to know each other better. We discover and learn a new culture because of those friends that we made. We learn with each other, with our own experience and lifestyle. And we improve our speaking skills because we talk in English with each other and we can practice it and get better at it.
So, I would like to talk you a little bit about our experience, mine, because I host one girl in Portugal. Her name was Elżbieta, and she was amazing. I was very, very lucky because she was very nice, she was very empathic, she was very... I loved her so much, and I would love to go to Poland and see her again, and I did everything I could to welcome her as best as I could, give her every single little bit of our culture, show her what we do, how we live. And when I came to Greece, that happened as well. So the family that is hosting me and Leonor, they are so sweet. Their mother is so sweet. She cooked for us lamb, I think, and it was so good. And I'm loving the food, I'm loving the people, I'm loving being here, and I'm very, very, very grateful for every single student, every single teacher, every single member of this project. I wanted to explain what we have done until now. We have, in Helsinki, they proposed to restore a trail, a road, and that's what we did. We restored it, and we have images of it when it was restored, after it was restored. We also hugged our river. Our river is called Nabão, and we have 2 bridges that are a little bit closed, and every single student of our school hugged their hands around these bridges and the banks of the river, yes, and we did a huge hug in these bridges and the banks of the river, and our team and every student, every teacher helped organizing it, and it was amazing because it was hundreds of students there. And we have other projects that didn't go well, but we talk about the good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. No, negative
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the things that didn't work so well. One of those things, I think it's the lack of time. And the other one is that we would like to have more time with the families, like not in here, but in Portugal we had so many activities, and I think the students didn't have much time to be with the host, with their hosts. So I think that's it. And there was also some activities without everyone. For example, one day they went to Nazaré, and there wasn't place to everybody in the place, so only a few of us could go with them. And as I already said, there was full pilot day, so we had activities since the beginning until the end of the day, and it was really exciting. Exhausting.
So, the other teams have talked about the mobilities and what we did. So we asked our colleagues that went abroad before us, we are not in the video, about their experience. We asked a few questions about if they liked it. Of course, they said yes. The hard parts, and questions more about the families, all of that. There's a video about that, and we're going to show you now.
It was amazing. This trip was great. I had the opportunity to meet new culture, new cities, and practice my English.
It was a very nice experience for our life.
Very good. We had a lot of awesome experiences. We learned a lot about the culture. We learned a lot about what they do in the Spanish school system, and we learned a lot about the environment of there. It's basically that.
I think the hardest part was learning to look at all parts of mine without knowing the people I was going to study and reading my own stories. It was also difficult to live fun and with the people I had known.
I don't have a difficult story. Seria?
In my opinion, everything was a learning moment because I got to know Polish culture, I learned to speak words in Spanish and Polish, and getting to know people was also incredible.
Y one of the things that I hated.
We learned a lot about the culture and the monuments up there. Like I said before, a lot about the culture, the environment. Yeah, that was the main things we learned about that.
But all the responsibility was to know new culture, new cities, and creating new friends, and also to practice my English. We learned a lot about the culture and about the city.
About other cultures, other countries.
It was very cool. I think everything was really well organized. The families were really welcoming to all of us. We had great experiences, and there weren't really any bad things overall. It was a really positive experience.
These images are from the trail that was restored during our project. Before, it didn't have so much green spaces, and this is Ponte da Vala, and the trail is called Ponte Peniche, but the trail is called Ponte da Vala Trail.
And to finish this, I just want to thank you all your effort and hard work that you put in this project along these 2 years, and
Ευχαριστώ πολύ για την κουβέντα. Dziękuję bardzo. Grandioso simpódio. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigada. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. So, as you know, we are the Finnish team, and my name is Nora. This is Nella, Levi, and Anni. I first want to quickly say sorry for the inconvenience, and thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, we can start now. So, background information about our whole project. We are here just telling you what our Finnish teams, in plural, have done in these past 2 years doing this. The project originally is coordinated from Prague. We have 6 amazing partners: Czech, Spain, Portugal, Finland, Poland, and Greece. Working in the home country according to the theme, tasks related to joint project weeks hosting in the country. There are 5 project weeks in total, 1 which was held in Finland.
Yeah, so what the project aims to achieve are the goals to get young people interested in projecting urban nature and its welfare effects, and inspire. And it lastly gives an opportunity for exciting cooperation. This project in a nutshell. Yeah.
So yeah, here is our Instagram account for the project. So if you aren't already follow it, so please, there is the QR code. So if you want, you can scan it in your phone and then go follow it if you want.
So basically, obviously because we study media, so this is a very big part of our project. According to our teachers, we had many assignments to do here, also changing the graphics and all that stuff. Mostly managed by us students. I don't think did I mention that? I'm so confused right now. Sorry. So yeah, next. And here we are getting into more of the different type of weeks and places we visited and what type of stuff there were. I'm just going to lift this up a bit. So these are the weeks in Seville, in short, and there you can see more of the type of texts we have to create for our Instagrams. Unfortunately, I think it's mostly, it is in Finnish. So, what have we basically done, mostly in Helsinki, from our own home place? Obviously, a presentation of Finland and Helsinki in itself, presentation on the Finnish education system. Unfortunately, we don't have time to explain that one. Presentation of the vocational college, Study Now, presentation of the Muotonäkötu campus, or campus, and a theme-based presentation on Arabiaranda's urban planning and art. Here you can kind of see our school. This is Arabiaranda. Our school is located in here. Here you can kind of see how the place looks like. It's very close to nature in itself. There's the sea, some nature preserves on the north side. So this kind of gives maybe a little bit closer to that and some idea of the land where we study. a little bit of the weather, and because it's very prominent to our country and its nature, this is what the planning weeks look like in Finland during the winter, and the week in May in Helsinki. Also, Anol's Garden, Anol's Puutarha, a park area that is open to everyone and where different events concerning nature are held every year. This is still Helsinki week in May. You can clearly see people from different countries visiting and what type of stuff we did. So here are the places we visited. They're in Finnish. Okay, now, a year ago, I was presenting, just talking in the auditorium about our works in this project, because as we said before, me and Anni, for an example, have been on this project for a year. Last year, the students of the media industry made media installations as display tasks, which were part of their degree. The theme of the installation was Call to Rewild. At this time, we didn't have that much idea of what this whole thing was. So for an example, this experience here and just preparing for this experience has been very rich, and just the amount of knowledge we've gotten from this project and also from all of you amazing people has been unforgettable, and I don't think there's anything that values more. We did some video works that were composed of photographs, and their purpose was to explore the interaction between city and nature. These videos, obviously, there were music, pictures, and just we put the whole thing together. We took photos, edited them, and all that stuff. But the music was ordered from the students of our sound production. Music was either part of the video or played in the performance space as background noise. The Erasmus guests participated as individual guests to experience the installations. The initial production was held jointly in the auditorium and was given by our student, me, Laura Kalkari.
And then the week in Tomar was a nature theme. Videos were made in Tomar, Portugal, and every Finnish student worked in the group and editing task as a group tutor. So they were made in the different countries, videos. And this March, our other group, which actually in the first day you saw the other group as a picture when we had to delete the photo, but in March they documented their journey on the Instagram page that we showed before. You can see pictures of that, what they did in Poland. And then something that our school has done. This is a project I myself was a part of. It was a green space at our school. It's a collaborative project among different schools in Staden-Ao, like the vocational school, and students and teachers did all their part in it. It was originated from a business class, but then it started expanding. So we did a green space at our school. There's some pictures, and the goal was that we wanted to improve the working space by adding plants and a nice place to hang out for the students. And an interesting fact that they were researching this in physics and chemistry, different physics and chemistry classes, and explored the sound waves of the plants. So you see this thing over here, you put them to the plants. There's like little like tape things, you put them to the plants, and then you can listen to the music of the plants are making like sound waves, and then you can listen to music at the space. So it brings nature and then the chemical physical part of it, you know. And the students, all students at our school made this happen. So I think it's like the theme in this project too. And then I also wanted to say about Scouts in Finland. If any of you don't know, but Scout is like what is it?
I'm not a Scout. Don't ask me.
I'm actually in Scout in Finland. I know it's different in different countries, but these are our values in the screen, which is to respect one another, build friendships across borders, love nature, protect the environment, and take action and develop oneself and seek life's truth. So we do weekly activities, you can see in here, in Scout. It's a a non-profit organization. There you can see how many different places in Finland have Scout, but Scout is also in other parts of the whole planet. But we have weekly meetings. I'm a Scout leader. I teach 7-year-olds, and we have the weekly meetings and other events and trips and camps during summer and winter. So Scout is really like we do things in nature. It's especially like nature, like that we teach. But yeah, we have chill evenings at the hut, and then we teach kids and older people how to live with the nature. That's maybe it. So yeah, that was our part of the project.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
You have been very welcome.
So that was the end of the evaluation conference of Call to Rewild. Okay, we thank you so much for your efforts, your very interesting presentations, all your positive energy, your patience, and let's relax a bit so that we can calm down a bit and go for lunchtime.